Sarah's life had always been a delicate balancing act, a tightrope walk between the demands of her high-profile career and the unpredictable moods of her husband, Mark. Mark was not just verbally abusive, he was physically violent, his anger often directed not only at Sarah, but also at their young daughter, Emily. For years, Sarah had endured the abuse, enduring beatings and humiliations in silence, her spirit crushed under the weight of Mark's tyranny. But when he began to turn his violent temper towards Emily, something inside Sarah snapped. She could no longer stand by and watch her daughter suffer. Late one night, as Mark lay, passed out on the couch after another drunken rage, Sarah made a decision. She would no longer be a victim, and she would not let Emily become one either. She needed to escape, to find a way out of the nightmare that had become their lives. Sarah knew that leaving Mark would be dangerous, but she was determined to protect Emily at all costs. She began to pack, moving quickly and quietly through the darkened house, selecting only the essentials: clothes, money, and a few cherished mementos. As she packed, she felt a mixture of fear and determination, knowing that she was taking the first step towards freedom and safety. With her bags packed, Sarah woke Emily and dressed her quietly, whispering words of comfort and reassurance as she explained that they were going on a little adventure. Emily, sensing the urgency in her mother's voice, nodded solemnly, her young eyes filled with a mixture of confusion and trust. Sarah bundled Emily into the car, her heart pounding as she carefully maneuvered through the quiet streets, praying that Mark would not wake up and discover their escape. She drove to a safe house run by a local women's shelter, an address she had memorized just in case. As they pulled up in front of the safe house, Sarah felt a wave of relief wash over her. They were safe, for now, but she knew that the road ahead would be fraught with challenges and danger. Inside the safe house, Sarah and Emily were greeted by Karen, the director of the shelter, a kind-faced woman who welcomed them with open arms. As the door closed behind them, Sarah felt a sense of liberation, a newfound hope that they could build a better life away from the shadow of Mark's violence. Over the next few weeks, Sarah and Emily began to rebuild their lives with the help of Karen and the other women at the shelter. Sarah attended counseling sessions where she learned to heal from the trauma of her abusive relationship. Emily, on the other hand, began to flourish in their new environment. She started attending a new school and quickly made friends with a boy named Alex. Alex was kind, gentle, and understanding, qualities that Emily had never experienced in a man before. As they spent more time together, their friendship blossomed into a deep and meaningful relationship. As the days turned into weeks, Sarah's strength and confidence began to grow. She reconnected with old friends and family members, rebuilding the support network that Mark had tried so hard to destroy. And with each passing day, she felt more and more empowered to take control of her life and her future. Emily and Alex's relationship continued to flourish as well. They supported and uplifted each other, their love providing a beacon of hope and happiness in Emily's life. After graduating from high school, Emily and Alex decided to get married, determined to build a life together filled with love, respect, and mutual support. Sarah was initially hesitant about Emily's decision to marry at such a young age, but she could see how happy Alex made her daughter. With the support and guidance of Karen and the other women at the shelter, Sarah came to accept Emily's choice and gave her blessing for the marriage. The wedding was a beautiful and joyous occasion, a celebration of love triumphing over adversity. Sarah stood proudly by Emily's side, her heart filled with gratitude and hope as she watched her daughter embark on this new chapter of her life. As the years passed, Sarah and Emily continued to thrive, their bond growing stronger with each passing day. Emily and Alex built a loving and supportive marriage, proving that with courage, determination, and the support of loved ones, it is possible to overcome even the darkest of times and find happiness on the other side. But the story doesn't end there. A few months after their escape, Sarah received an anonymous letter in the mail. The letter was from Mark, filled with apologies and promises to change. He claimed to have entered a rehabilitation program for his anger and alcohol issues and begged Sarah to give him another chance. At first, Sarah was torn. Part of her wanted to believe that Mark could change, that they could somehow rebuild their family. But deep down, she knew that going back to Mark would be a dangerous gamble, not just for her, but for Emily as well. With the support of her counselor and the women at the shelter, Sarah made the difficult decision to cut ties with Mark for good. She realized that true change takes time and that she could not risk her and Emily's safety on the slim chance that Mark had turned his life around. Sarah's decision was not easy, but it was necessary. She knew that she had to protect herself and Emily at all costs, even if it meant severing ties with the past and embracing an uncertain future. As the years passed, Sarah and Emily continued to thrive, their bond growing stronger with each passing day. They built a new life filled with love, laughter, and opportunities, proving that with courage and determination, it is possible to overcome even the darkest of times and find happiness on the other side.